Yo, YouTube was in. It's your boy Frank Need to be back. With another video. It's the next day. I was gonna jump off, start doing these daily vlogs or whatever like that. With the whole little trucking thing, man. But it's the time of the morning. Go ahead and get this day started. Well, I thought about to get this day started, but I booked this load. I was gonna go ahead and see North Carolina up to Ohio. Ohio back down to Jacksonville. But once again, hopefully this shit can get better before the transition. But I was trying to slick. I thought about it. I went through all the comments in the last video and what people were saying about Landstar and what people were saying about, the advantages and disadvantages you have with JBHunt. But some stuff I'm able to take and some stuff I just don't think I could take. If I was doing like a dedicated, I'd be alright, but ain't nothing dedicated I can get on right now. So what's going on today is I booked this load and I came up here, and really right now it's not that many loads on the load board, so like it's not a whole bunch of stuff to choose from, and I'm not about to pull nothing that's not beneficial. So I came up here to this place and it's really like no trucks here. It's a trailer back there in the dock. I go inside, I ask the dude, yeah, I'm here for a pickup, blah, blah, blah. He said, all right, cool. I gave him a pickup number, he said no. Gave him a PO number, no. Gave him a destination, no. They only got one load here that's going to South Carolina, but I'm going to North Carolina. So I was trying to figure out what was the deal. He was like, yeah, we don't have no appointments today to pick a load up or whatever like that. Now I'm on the board looking for loads, but it's nothing right now. And I kind of figure it's so many ICs that's over there right now. It's not gonna be a way to just keep looking at that board and find something. I'll normally book my loads out in advance. So like if I see something for next week, I'll book it so I know I got it. But this right here has been the first time this done happened to where I done got somewhere and the load is just, they don't know nothing about it, or JBHunt don't know nothing about it. So they not saying that the load canceled. They not saying they ever had the load. They just don't know. So today is pretty much shot and I already started my clock. So my day is pretty much shot once again. Yesterday it was killed the whole day. I sat out there at the International People in Salem, Alabama. I sat there for 6 hours in a line. It took them like an hour to unload, and I'm glad I got there way before my appointment time, because I got in the door exactly at my appointment time, and it took them an hour and a half to unload. And some just told me to get there early. So yesterday I was actually supposed to get unloaded there, go to Coleman, go over to North Carolina, and up to PA. I had to come off of both of those loads. Now with this load, if I come off of this one, because they don't have the freight or they don't know nothing about the load, I gotta come off my other two. So it's like 4 loads, five loads for the week. That's just been, I know you have your good weeks, you have your bad weeks, and this is why you save money. You gotta prepare for stuff like this. Truck driving is not, when I first got into truck driving, I was thinking like, yeah, this shit gonna be quick, easy money, just whip a 18-wheeler, shift a couple gears. Then it was like, you was making money then. But it's like the more you be into this shit, it's like the more bullshit they give you. We in these bitch ass automatic trucks, I still can't get used to it. More problems. Everybody want their money off the top. Sometimes you think about going back to selling. Sometimes you think, you know what I'm saying, it's easier ways to make money, faster ways. All together, I was like, yeah, I'm just about to drop the whole damn truck and shit, because I ain't got time to be stressing. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple great dreads, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the trailer. I ain't got a trailer issue today. I got it empty. We good to go. I book a load. This load right here was paying pretty decent, $1,900 to not to me. 65% of 19. It was like a $280 fuel surcharge on it. So that was a decent. That's a decent little lick. Like, you know, do look 6 hours, go drop that. I can start, you know what I'm saying, maneuvering my way around. You know, I could have dropped this load today, even though it delivered tomorrow. I could have dropped that today, picked my empty up, headed over to my next little spot. That was all. That's preloaded too, you know. So I could have dropped, went and picked it up, probably knocked out 100 miles or something like that, heading up to Ohio. Tomorrow, get to Ohio. Boom, Saturday morning, I'm back in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Well, Saturday afternoon after I would have went to Jacksonville. But, you know, nothing really goes according to plan. Nothing's really going according to plan right now. And I'm not really stressing it. I'm not bitching about it. It's just, this is truck shit. You know, this shit gonna happen regardless, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter, you know. I just feel like, for me, beneficial, a benefit to me is if I stay with the same trailer and be consistent, I'd be all right. I don't need to. I understand some people saying that in their latest video, you got more dropping hooks. I don't want dropping hook. You know, that's what people fight for. But if you doing a bunch of dropping hook, let me tell you this. If 90% of your loads are dropping hook and you can't find an empty trailer, what's the point of a dropping hook? So if you go drop a trailer, you ain't got no empty, you got to come off your other loads. Now you got to scramble. Then you go find a trailer. Now you can't gross what you was expecting to gross. Or you might get lucky and just so happen to do it. Or you got to push your week out further just so that you can make up for the day or two that you done missed for looking for an empty. To me, that's pointless. I figure I can go over to Landstar, get a trailer, run my loads, buy me a trailer. Well, the trailer that I do have, it need work. You know, I did the whatchamacallit or whatever. But something about that, one of the axles is slightly bent. So I don't know if I need to replace the whole axle or just, you know, get a whole new trailer. My thing is I could use my own trailer. I don't have to really do much, you know what I'm saying? And then I can go ahead and activate my insurance and all that and do my own shit, because I ain't moving nowhere else after that. I'm not going to no more of these companies. If I could book me a load and get the hell on and then bring my ass on back without having to deal with a bunch of people, hands in your pockets and percentages and all of that, that was my whole goal. That was my whole focus. I came to JBHunt for the experiment and the content. That was the whole purpose. Thing is, I don't plan on sticking around that long. That was never the plan. You know, I feel like I made the right decision by coming over here to get my content, to get paid for it, and do what I got to do to keep it pushing. You know, but this is the whole part of truck driving. You're gonna deal with this. It's always gonna be something. It's always gonna be something. You know, this shit ain't easy. This ain't no. You know, this shit is a real deal roller coaster ride. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna. Hey, when you had them good weeks, you stack your money. So you got the bad weeks, you ain't too much got to worry about it. And then you have bad weeks, because you done staked your money, you done invested your money, you still making money. Whether one, you know, if one of your businesses is fucking up, you got another one that's still standing. So it's filling the gap for the one that, you know, it's just different ways. That's why I don't really be too much tripping about it. It's just that this is what I don't like. Is if I come out the run, like if you get a CDL license, you know you about to get your ass out there and you about to crack 3,000-4,000 miles and you about to get to the bread. I don't come out to play, spend money on no pussy, by, you know, just gambling, you know, doing stupid shit. I don't do shit like that. I come out, make my bread, and I go home and I spend money on my kids, the wife, car parts, house shit, like, and other investments. That's all I be for anyway. So, yeah, but you gonna have these different little things like this. But I be prepared for it. You gotta prepare yourself for this. And you gotta set yourself up to where you're not behind the wheel for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I see some dudes 60, 70, yeah, this might be your life. But to me, I don't feel like that. I'm 30 years old, it's a wrap. you won't catch me OTR no more. Yeah, it's not gonna be no OTR shit. 30 years old, that is a done deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it right now. And I'm pretty much, you know, I need to go get a B service anyway. I'm probably like, it's really not time for a B service, to be honest. It's not time for a B service. I still got like maybe 9,000 more miles, but I'm gonna get a B service before that, because I like my truck to run a certain type of. You can feel when your ass need a B service. You know it, and that oil pressure get the, you know, like it's. Once mine start to fluctuate like that, I don't know about y'all trucks, but mine start to fluctuate. Like when I'm doing, like when I get a good PM service, fresh, my oil be pretty stable, my needle. But then once it's time, it start going up and down, up and down. That's just how my truck is. I don't know if it's anybody else. But don't get on the comment section, bro. You got DD15, like, don't make it. Bro, that's my truck. Like, I know my truck. Goddamn it. So, yeah, we're gonna figure out what's going on with this, because I ain't heard nothing back. You know what I'm saying? It's been about an hour. My appointment at 1 o'clock, but that's why I get everywhere early, because if something like this happen, I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time. So I got here at 11 o'clock, my appointment at 1 o'clock. Y'all figure this out. Hey, after 1 o'clock, I'm taking my ass back to the yard. Like that's a done deal. Like you ain't even about to catch me like that. Not all day long, and I'm like 45 minutes from the house. Man, shit. Go jack my Camaro up, put some lights on it, have it look real pretty, you know what I'm saying? Or probably go put some more music in this. I like to do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And I sacrifice the shit I love to do for something else I love to do. But this is what I love to do. Ain't working for me right now. It is. Sometimes this shit is not gonna work for you. This shit is not gonna work for you. You wanna start working for it, if that makes sense. Like, what's different not working right now? But we're gonna keep pushing, keep grinding, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point, it's probably time for me to start putting some of my other content into this shit, like my investments. Because trucking, yeah, it's cool, but trucking is definitely took a hit. This shit definitely took a hit. It did. But I might drop a part 2 of this video later on. I just want to tap in with y'all, you know what I'm saying, to kind of give everything. Let y'all know how the morning going so far, you know. It's only right now. It's 11:30 right now, so we got all day long. I appreciate y'all for checking me out. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna check back in later with y'all.